Hello students, today in this video we are going to discuss chapter 10 mensuration exercise 10.1. So let's start the video. So here in question number 1 it is given some figures are there and we have to find out the perimeter. As we have already discussed in the introduction class that how to find out the perimeter, we can add all the figures if we know the particular like rectangle, square and all, if its shape is like that, and if the shape is the figure like here question number 1a. Okay, so this type of figure directly we will add all the sides and we are going to get the answer. So whatever is the figure here, see, one side 4 centimeter, one side 2 centimeter, one side 1 centimeter and one side 5 centimeter. So perimeter of that figure will be what? 4 centimeter plus 2 centimeter plus 1 centimeter plus 5 centimeter. So we are going to get 12 centimeter. Then same way B also we did, we all add all the sides, we get 133 centimeter. C also we did that way, but here since all the sides are equal, we can also do what? We can multiply it by 4. 4 into 15 also we are going to get 60 centimeter only. Then D also same, all are 4 centimeter. Since it is a pentagon, we can multiply it by 5. 5 into 4 also 20 we can get, or else we can add all the side 4 centimeter plus 4 centimeter. This way also we are going to get 20. Then in F also we are adding all the sides and we are getting the value. And in E also we have added all the sides and we have got the value. So this number 1 is very easy. Practice it at home by yourself and check the answer whether it is correct or not. Now let's proceed to question number 2. So question number 2 is given a lid of a rectangular box of size 40 cm by 10 cm is sealed all round with tape. A lid of a rectangular box is sealed with tape. Okay, one side the length is 40 cm and the breadth is 10 cm. What is the length of the tape? How many tape is required? We have to find out the measurement of the tape required to seal the lid of the rectangular box. Since it is given already, length is equal to 40 cm and breadth is equal to 10 cm and it is a rectangular box. So formula of perimeter of a rectangle is what? 2 into L plus B. So 2 into L plus B, length is 40, breadth is 10. So 10 plus 40 will be what? 50. Yes, 10 plus 40, 50. And 2 with 2 we have to multiply. So answer will be what? 100 centimeter. Or else we can write 100 centimeter as 1 centimeter also, because 100 centimeter is equal to 1. We can write as 1 meter also, and because 100 centimeter is equal to 1 meter. Now question number 3. A tabletop measures 2 meter 25 centimeter by 1 meter 50 centimeter. What is the perimeter of the tabletop? Tabletop length and breadth is given. Okay, 2 meter 25 centimeter is given. So we have converted it in meter by dividing by 100. So we got 2.25 meter, and 1 meter 50 centimeter we are going to get breadth. That also we have converted into meter, that is 1.50 meter, since we are dividing it by 100. Now same way perimeter of the tabletop, since it is a rectangle one, 2 into L plus B. So 2 into 2.25 plus 1.50, that is 2 into 3.75. We are getting 7.50 meter. 7.50, if after decimal point if 0 is there, we are writing or not writing, it doesn't matter, there is no value. Thus the perimeter of the tabletop is what? 7.5 meter, or else 7.50 meter. Question number 4. What is the length of the wooden stripe required to frame a photograph of length and breadth 32 centimeter and 21 centimeter respectively? So same length and breadth are given of a wooden frame, wooden stripe required to frame a photograph. Okay, a photograph is there, okay, and wooden stripe is needed to frame it. So length is 32 centimeter and breadth is given 21 centimeter, and we have to find out the length of the wooden stripe required. Therefore, for same formula, perimeter of the photograph will is what? 2 into L plus B, that is the perimeter of rectangle formula. Then 2 into 32 plus 21. 32 plus 21 is 53. 2 into 53, we are getting 106 centimeter. Thus, the length of the wooden stripe required is equal to 106 centimeter. Next, proceed to question number 5. So, question number 5, a rectangular piece of land measures 0.7 kilometer by 0.5 kilometer. That means the length and the breadth of the particular land is 0.7 kilometer and 0.5 kilometer. Each side is to be fenced with 4 rows of wires. What is the length of the wire needed? So each side, the wire needed is 4 rows of wire are needed, and we have to find out the length of the wire part, total wire we need. So before finding out the wire needed for 4 rows, we have to find out the wire needed for 1 row one time, first of all. Then we will multiply it with 4. So same formula we are going to apply perimeter of the rectangle, since it is a rectangular type of piece of land. So 2 into L plus B. 2 into 0.7 plus 0.5, we got 2 into 1.2, that is 2.4 kilometer. That kilometer we have converted into meter. So 2.4 into 1000 meters, since 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. That is 2400 meter we are getting. This is the measurement of the wire needed for 1 row. Now we need 4 row, that is why we have to multiply by 4. So 4 into 2400, we got 9600 meter. So again converted into kilometers, so divided by 1000, we got 9.6 kilometer. Now let's proceed to question number 6. Question number 6, given, find the perimeter of each of the following shapes. Some shapes are given and we have to find out the perimeter of each shape. First of all, a triangle is there. One side is 3 centimeter, another side is 4 centimeter, and the third side is 5 centimeter. We have to find out the perimeter of that particular triangle. We can see that all the sides are different. So we cannot apply that perimeter of a equilateral triangle formula, that is 3 into that side, one side, as we have discussed in the introduction part. Here all the sides are different. So what we will do, we will add all the sides. So we are just naming the vertex as ABC, means the triangle we are naming as ABC. So perimeter of the triangle ABC will be AB plus BC plus AC. So 3 centimeter plus 5 centimeter plus 4 centimeter is equal to 12 centimeter. Then B, an equilateral triangle of side 9 centimeter. Since equilateral triangle we got one side 9 centimeter, means all the 3 sides are 9 centimeter only. So we are naming it as ABC. So AB is also 9 centimeter, BC also 9, and AC also 9. So we are applying the formula of perimeter of an equilateral triangle, that is 3 into one side. That is 3 into 9, we are getting 27 centimeter. Then third question, 6C is given, an isosceles triangle with equal side 8 centimeter each and the third side 6 centimeter. So it is an isosceles triangle, two sides are equal, 8, 8. Okay, and third side is 6. So here, same way, AB plus BC plus AC we are applying. So 8 centimeter plus 8 centimeter plus 6 centimeter, we are getting 22 centimeter. Very easy. Now let's proceed to question number 7. Question number 7, given, find the perimeter of a triangle with sides measuring 10 centimeter, 14 centimeter and 15 centimeter. Again all the sides are different, so we have to add all the sides. So perimeter of the triangle, sum of all the 3 sides, 10 centimeter plus 14 centimeter plus 15 centimeter. You can also draw a rough figure of it, try naming it like PQR or XYZ or ABC, and then just add AB plus BC plus AC or PQ plus QR plus RP. This way you can add, or else directly you can add 10 centimeter plus 14 centimeter, 15 plus 15 centimeter, we are getting 39 centimeter. So the perimeter of that particular triangle will be 39 centimeter. Now question number 8. Find the perimeter of a regular hexagon with each side measuring 8 centimeter. As we have discussed earlier, if all the sides are equal, then we can directly multiply by the number of sides the figure is having. Since we know hexagon is having 6 sides, so here the formula apply will be what? Perimeter of a hexagon is equal to 6 into length of one side. Since 6 sides are there in hexagon. So one side is given 8 centimeter. So 6 into 8 meter. 8 meter is given. Okay. So 6 into 8 meter. That is why 48 meter. Thus the perimeter of the hexagon is 48 meter. Now let's proceed to question number 9. So question number 9, before proceeding to it, let's just make correction in the question number 8. I wrote there 8 centimeter by mistake. It will be 8 meter. The solution, it is correct only 8 meter. Only that question is 8 centimeter given. You correct it like by writing 8 meter. Okay. Then question number 9. So question number 9 is given. Find the side of the square whose perimeter is 20 meter. So everywhere we are finding the perimeter. Now the perimeter is given. We have to find out the measurement of each side. Since a square is having 4 sides, so we need to divide that perimeter by 4. So at first we will write the formula like perimeter of a square is 4 into side. We know the perimeter, so we are writing 20, and then 4 will be remain, 4 side will be remain side. Since 4 is multiplied with side, so when converted to the other part, means left hand side, then it will be divided. So 20 divided by 4 will be 5. Here also I made a mistake. I wrote 5 centimeter. It should be 5 meter. Okay, it will be 5 meter. So the side, one side is 5 meter. It should not be centimeter, it should be meter. Okay, now let's proceed to question number 10. The perimeter of a regular pentagon is 100 centimeter. How long is each side? Same way here also perimeter is given of a regular pentagon. We have to find the measurement of each side. Since we know pentagon is having 5 sides, so we have to divide the full perimeter by 5. So same way we are writing perimeter of the regular pentagon is equal to 100 centimeter. So perimeter, formula of perimeter of regular pentagon is 5 into side. So we know that perimeter, so 100 centimeter and 5 into side. When we are finding the side, we have to divide 100 by 5. So we are getting 20 centimeter. That means each side is 20. So 20 into 5 is 100. That is why each side is 20 and the perimeter is 100 centimeter. Now let's proceed to question number 11. So question number 11 is given. A piece of string is 30 centimeter long. Okay, a piece of string is there like guitar string, that way. 30 centimeter long piece of string is there in our hand. What will be the length of each side if the string is to use a form? Okay, that string we need to form some shape, a square. We all know that when we are forming the shape of a square, each side should be equal. So with that 30 centimeter string, we have to make a square. So which side will be how many centimeter, means what is the length of each side we have to find out. Then in B, we have to form that same string an equilateral triangle, and that same string we have to form a regular hexagon also. So first of all, it is given the length of a string is perimeter. Length of the string means the perimeter of the figure. So perimeter of a square is what given directly here, 30 centimeter. That means we have to form a square of 30 centimeter. So 4 into side is 30. Same way side we have to find out of each. So 30 divided by 4, 7.5 centimeter. Each side of the square will be 7.5. Then B, we have to form an equilateral triangle now. Same way 30 centimeter is the measurement perimeter. Yes. So perimeter of equilateral triangle formula is what? 3 into side. So side is equal to 30 divided by 3. So we are getting 10 centimeter. That means each side will be 10. So 10 plus 10 plus 10. 30 centimeter we are getting. Then third, perimeter of a hexagon. So we know that the formula of hexagon is what? Perimeter of a hexagon is 6 into side. So we know the perimeter here 30 centimeter already given, and side we have to find out. So side is equal to what? 30 divided by 6. So we are getting 5 centimeter. That means each side will be 5 centimeter. Question number 12 given. Two sides of a triangle are 12 centimeter and 14 centimeter. The perimeter of the triangle is 36 centimeter. What is the third side? From the question we understood that two sides of the triangle is given. One side is missing, but the full perimeter is given of that particular triangle, that is 36 centimeter. So we are letting that missing length, missing side as x centimeter. So the length of the other two sides are 12 centimeter and 14 centimeter. Now the perimeter of the triangle means the total length is already given 36 centimeter. So 12 plus 14 plus missing one we are taking as x. So 12 plus 14 plus x is equal to 36. 12 plus 14 is 26. So 26 plus x is equal to 36. So when we are converting this 26 to the right hand side, it will be subtracted, since in the left hand side it is added. So x is equal to 36 minus 26. So we are getting 10 centimeter. That means that missing side, the third side, is 10 centimeter. That means 12 centimeter plus 14 centimeter plus 10 centimeter will be 36 centimeter. Now let's proceed to question number 13. Question number 13 is given. Find the cost of fencing a square park of side 250 meter at the rate of rupees 20 per meter. So a square park is there and that needs to be fenced. Okay. And we have to find out the measurement, means that cost of that particular fence. If 1 meter is costing rupees 20. So beforehand we have to find out the perimeter of that particular square park. So side of the square is 250 and perimeter will be what? Since square 4 into side, that is 4 into 250. We are getting 1000 meter. That means 1000 meter is the perimeter of fence we need. Okay, since the cost of the fencing of per meter is rupees 20, then 1000 meter will be what? 20 into 1000. So we are getting 20,000. Very easy. Now let's proceed to question number 14. Find the cost of fencing a rectangular park of length 175 meter and breadth 125 meter at the rate of rupees 12 per meter. 13 and 14 question are a bit similar. There square park is given. Now a rectangular park is there. So length and breadth is already given. Beforehand we have to find out what? The perimeter of the rectangular park. So perimeter of the rectangular park is 2 into L plus B, that is 2 into 175 plus 125. We are getting 300. So 2 into 300 we are getting 600 meter. Since the cost of fencing per meter, fencing the park per meter is rupees 12 in this question. So the cost of fencing park of 600 meter will be 12 into 600, that is 7200. Both are similar, isn't it? 13 and 14. Yes. Now let's proceed to question number 15. Sweetie runs around a square park of side 75 meter. Bulbul runs around a rectangular park with length 60 meter and breadth 45 meter. Who covers less distance? That means Sweetie runs a square park, different park, that is a square shaped park, and each side is 75 meter. And Bulbul also run, but that particular park is a rectangular shape and each side means the length is 60 meter and the breadth is 45 meter. Separately we have to find out the perimeter of the parks, both the park, square park and rectangular park, and we have to find out who covered less distance. So first of all, perimeter 1, perimeter park. So distance covered means the perimeter of the square park. Okay. So perimeter of a square is 4 into side. So each side of the square park is what? 75 meter. Therefore 4 into 75. That means 300 meter is the answer we are getting in case of perimeter of the square. That means Sweetie runs 300 meter. Now about Bulbul we will find out. Same way, perimeter of the rectangular park will be needed 2 into L plus B. 2 into L plus B means 2 into 60 plus 45. 60 plus 45 is 105. 2 into 105 is 210 meter. So Bulbul covers a distance of 210 meter. From here we came to know 300 is lesser or 210 is lesser. Obviously 210 is lesser than 300. That means Bulbul covers less distance than Sweetie. So this is the end of exercise 10.1. In your next video we will proceed with exercise 10.2. Thank you and have a nice day.